Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now today I'm going to be discussing the announcement of Dragon Ball Super's composer. There was a lot of speculation around who it would be. Some people even thought that Bruce Falconer was going to come back, but it looks like it's going to be, and I'm going to butcher this name guys, Norihito Samitomo. That is his name. I'll have it on the screen because I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese names. But Norihito Samitomo is going to be composing Dragon Ball Super, and his work is on Dragon Ball Kai's Buu Saga, as well as Battle of Gods and Fukkatsu no F. And he was kind of replacing Kenji Yamamoto, who was originally doing the composition for Dragon Ball Kai. Kenji Yamamoto, as some of you may know, had some debacle with plagiarism. And I want to discuss his work in a separate video that I really want to put together. But aside from that, he took over for Kenji Yamamoto after he was fired for the plagiarism scandals. And his work on Battle of Gods and Fukkatsu no F is something that I do enjoy, actually, to a great degree. I do think it's very good music. It's very unique, but it does still feel similar to Dragon Ball or its themes. It's very different from the Falconer score, the Yamamoto score, and even the Shinsuke Kikuchi score, which was my personal favorite. And I hear a lot of people saying, like, why didn't Falconer come back, or, you know, why there's no Yamamoto. Yamamoto, obviously, like I said, had that plagiarism scandal, and Bruce Falconer has kind of been done with Funimation. They've had a rough past, from what I understand, so he's not ever really coming back. He didn't even score Dragon Ball GT, so it's been a very long time since he worked on anything with Funimation. He's just kind of done and over with. There's no chance of Falconer ever coming back, I don't think. And I love the Falconer score, it's what I grew up with, but overall I do like the Shinsuke Kikuchi score the most, which was the Japanese score. I believe it's the original Japanese score. That's just my personal favorite. But Norihito Samitomo is coming back. You know, a lot of you guys may not have even heard of him. And that's understandable because, you know, he hadn't worked on that much for Dragon Ball, really. You know, he's very, very new to composing it. But this is something that I did expect. I did expect him to come back for this series. I didn't think they would get anyone new. Considering the fact that this is a continuation of Battle of Gods and Fukkatsu no F, Dragon Ball Super, I would assume that the composer would be the same, because that's kind of the direction they're going for with the music. I didn't think that they'd want to change too much. And, you know, like it or not, that's just the way the music's going to sound. It's going to sound very similar to Fukkatsu no F and Battle of Gods soundtracks, I imagine. I imagine they would be in the same themes, considering it's the same composer. He's not going to want to change his stuff, you know. Kikuchi didn't change his stuff when he was going through the series. You know, Falconer stayed very similar with his soundtracks. So I assume it's going to be the same with this. Don't expect too much different, but expect a lot of new tracks because it's going to be covering a lot more. But yeah, I want to know what you guys' thoughts on this, because this is interesting news that we are getting the composer announced here. And, you know, there's no word on if this is going to be with the English dub. Of course, there isn't even a word about an English dub for Dragon Ball Super, but it's obviously a no-brainer that's going to come out in the States as well as other territories. There's going to be a Funimation dub. That's a no-brainer. You know, I'm 99% sure that there would be. And I'm pretty sure that Samitomo is going to be doing that composition as well, because his Battle of Gods composition was for the English dub of that film, as well as, I assume, Fukkatsu no F. So all that is good. You know, I'm excited to hear what the soundtrack is going to be for this. You know, soundtracks in Dragon Ball Z are some of my favorite things to listen to. I love all the video game soundtracks. I mean, all the themes from the series. It's just among some of my favorite music in general, and I do listen to it at home, actually. So it's just something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and I'm sure a lot of people hold the Dragon Ball, you know, music near and dear to their heart as well. It's always something that's important to people, even if Falconer won't be coming back, which I obviously expected. Some people really love the Yamamoto stuff. Yamamoto had worked on the Budokai series, as well as Super Butoden, a ton of the other older games. And like I said, I really do want to discuss Kenji's work in his older games and his, you know, legacy, I guess you could say, as a composer. Even though he did have these plagiarism scandals, it's something that I want to talk about, and I want to hear what you guys think about that. Would you guys like to see a video on that? Because I'm going to do it, and I want to see what you guys think of that. But other than that, that's really all there is to say. There's not a whole lot to go off of here. I just kind of wanted to tell you guys about this in case some of you didn't know. Maybe you guys wanted to hear my thoughts on it. I think it's great. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who is your favorite composer for Dragon Ball? What's your favorite composition? Is it Falconer, Yamamoto, Shinsuke Kikuchi, or is it Samitama? Maybe there's some other ones that I don't know about that you guys love the best. And if you can even add what your favorite song from Dragon Ball is. Off the top of my head, I don't really know what mine is, but other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.